Operation Steel Wave is advancing on Rainbow Six Siege, bringing a new attacker named Ace, who throws sequentially exploding hard breach gadgets that create small, medium, and large problems for defenders. The new defender, Melusi, deploys Banshee devices to hum angrily at any attackers in range and slow their movement speed, giving them some problems of their own. But if the sound you hear as you approach the objective is less of a hum and more of a beep, then you've tripped the new secondary gadget, the proximity alarm. A defender will be with you shortly. Take a quick second to subscribe to this channel, and let's see Operation Steel Wave in action as we tour the freshly renovated and nicely appointed rooms of the rework of a Siege classic, House. Breaches come in threeches when Ace, the new 2-speed Norwegian attacker, suits up for action. His Selma gadget can be thrown onto a breachable surface, hard or soft, where it will stick, deploy explosive arms, slide on down, and then boom. If there's space, and a defender hasn't interfered, the Selma will go through the cycle 2 more times to create a positively massive hole. But even if a Selma is stymied before it creates the full 3-boom opening, it can still create a new line of sight, a new opening for gadgets and utility, or a new entry point. It can also blow open an unreinforced hatch, but it'll take 2 to get through a reinforced one because the Selma doesn't do sequential explosions when deployed on a floor. And though you can stick it to pretty much any surface, a Selma will only activate if the surface is destructible. Fun fact, those explosive arms will destroy any defender gadget that's in their deployment area, which is another way that Ace can make a big impact without taking big risks. The Selma canister is vulnerable to any damage, but because Selma explosions don't do much damage to operators, a defender might want to wait for that second breach to spring a nasty surprise.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Other counters to Ace's Selma breaches include electricity from Kaid or Bandit's gadgets, mid-air interception from Wamai or Jaeger's devices, and jamming from Mute as long as the Mute jammer remains in place. Take the jammer out and the Selma will automatically get back to business. Also, a defender with a sightline to the gadget can simply shoot it, so you'll want to use Ace's AK-12 assault rifle equipped with NATO sights, his M1014 shotgun, or his P9 sidearm to clear out any potential interference. Interference. Well, that's the new South African defender Melusi's middle name. Not literally, it's more that her Banshee gadget is designed with interference in mind. Deployable on vertical and horizontal surfaces, the Banshee emits a loud buzzing noise whenever an attacker steps into its substantial radius and line of sight. In addition to alerting anyone nearby of the attacker's presence, the Banshee also slows down the attacker's movement, and the effect gets more powerful the closer they get to the device. Now that is not the place you want to be, especially if Melusi is nearby with her T5 SMG, Super 90 shotgun, or RG-15 sidearm. Did I mention she's a 3-speed? A fast defender against slowed attackers is just the matchup that Melusi wants, whether she's protecting the objective or roaming off-site. Note that her Banshee device only slows attacker movement, not their aim, so bold attackers might step into the Banshee radius on purpose to lure Melusi out for a duel. Otherwise, they'll need to take another route, or find a way to destroy the Banshee. Explosives work, so Ash, Zofia, and Kali are strong counters to Melusi's influence. A melee hit is effective too, but you'll want the assistance of Twitch or Thatcher to temporarily turn the thing off so you can get close, or you can just ask Finka for a boost. The new operators, Ace and Melusi, will be exclusively available to Year 5 pass holders for the first week when Operation Steel Wave launches, and after 7 days, will be available for anyone to purchase with Renown or R6 credits. To keep up with the latest plans for Year 5 of Rainbow Six Siege, subscribe to this channel and visit us at news.ubisoft.com.